Hi everyone, it's Larry at LifeMap, and today we are going to show you how to bring your ancestors to life by saving their history on the map with LifeMap. To do this, you will first have to be a registered user and be signed in. If you are not yet a registered user, please join LifeMap. It's 100% free and worldwide. On the LifeMap YouTube channel, there are a number of videos, including one showing you how to join. For purposes of this demonstration, I'll be using identities I've created. As you can see by my name in the center, I am signed in to LifeMap. Now I click on the gear icon and notice the list of choices. This is where your questions can be answered, especially under FAQs, and all your settings can be found. Now we'll click on the Ancestors option. This brings us to a page where the list of our ancestors resides. Notice currently we have none listed. So to add ancestors to our list, simply click the Add button. I will add 2 created ancestors for this demonstration. Okay, notice now we have added both names to the list. Now let's add a memory for one of these 2 ancestors. I'll click the LifeMap logo to go back to the map page. At this point, the process of adding your ancestor entries are the same as you adding personal ones. So first we're going to add an entry for Anna at a place. And the place is Krakow, Poland, where she lived. So we find that offering, we click Krakow, Poland, and we're now there. So we simply click our add memory. And now we're going to add a memory the same as it was a personal memory for us, but we're doing it under the name of Anna. So we know she lived in Krakow, so select the lived button. And she was there in 1905. And I'll enter a little bit of text to save with that. All right, so now we have our text entered, and before we click in the Save button like we would normally do, notice over here to the right is the Select Ancestor list. Click the drop-down arrow, and this will reveal our total list of ancestors we have entered. Select the one we are saving for, which is Anna, and now click Save. We will see that we have now entered a memory for an ancestor, Anna Bulwary, and she's listed as an ancestor at Krakow, Poland. So when we click on her name, this will take us to Anna's My page. We notice her name at the top of the list. And here we can see all her pins on the map. If we move the map over to Europe, we can see there's a pin entry in Poland, and this map will show all the pin entries for any of your ancestors, so you can track their travels across to the U.S. or wherever they've lived or have memory entries. They will show up on her My Page map. At the top, there is a box for adding text about Anna, same as there would be on your personal My Page. And now we see here that there is the memory that has been added to her. All right, let's do one more. Go back to our map page. For our ancestor John Meacham, we know he lived near Croydon, England, so we will start entering that. And here's an offering for Croydon, so we take that, and now we're in Croydon, England. We will click, actually now, with John, we know he lived east of town on a farm, so we'll pull up our map, and we'll start heading east of town. And we know he lived off of Coombe Road, and I'm fairly confident, based on the information I have, that this is about the area where his farm was located. So I'll simply click on the map where I want to place the pin for the memory and click Add Memory. Now we do the same process as the first one, but selecting John Meacham in the ancestor name instead. So let's do a text entry for John. And we're going to click Lived again because we know he lived there. Certainly the other options as well. Typically for ancestors, you'll be selecting one of these 3 and not a history one, because history is not personal. Okay, we've added some text, and now we need to select John as the ancestor, and we click Save. All right, now we've saved. As we can see, now we have the red pin on the map where John's memory is saved. Remember, you can always edit any part of any memory by clicking the Edit button, including actually moving the memory to a different location if needed. Let's say you were off and it was actually here that you wanted to make the entry. Simply click the little truck move button, and then you can move his memory to that new location. It's as easy as that to bring your ancestors back to life on LyfMap. Remember, when anyone posts a memory at or near your ancestor's location, you'll be notified, possibly discovering more links to your past. Thanks.